be in a position when you don't want to be friends with somebody anymore, end the friendship. Why are we still carrying it along? Not now that we're going to stop being friends. I'll be hearing my gist on the streets. You know, some people are wicked. I tell you. You know, out of nowhere now they'll say that girl, I'm not friends with her. Let me just open her. Let me tell you everything. You get what I'm saying? Living dream life means like she's gone off and thought about your life.
Yeah, and I'm
like, I want
your life.
That sounds scary.
People think they have this idea in their head that my life is like put together, or I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but sometimes it's not all the way there. I've had a lot of maybe mean things being said to me, and it being disguised as a compliment, if you get what I mean. They'll be looking at maybe how you are maybe navigating your life, and they'll in their head they're like, I can do this but better than how you're doing it.
And how come she's getting it?
How come she's getting it?
So that's when jealousy kind of takes a different ugly form.
That is scary, coming from a friend.
Teachers.
Teaandpepper podcast.
Yes. That was a nice one.
It was a very cute cheers, wasn't it? Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Teaandpepperpod. It feels like, we've been away for a while, but no.
I know, we're trying to be more consistent.
Yes, but life be life in us.
Life, exactly.
But now that DOYIN has said, DOYIN! Anyways, we have a guest. She's our friend, and she's going to be helping us with today's episode, which is on a spicy topic.
Exactly.
It's on a very spicy topic.
It's about friendships.
When it comes to friendship, they're different layers.
Yes,
exactly.
And we've been through it at different stages.
We really have.
In different ways.
My dear, so grab your tea. I'm having some green. You're having some
green tea and lemon.
And you're not having
mint.
Because she's different.
Yes,
So grab your tea and we're going to get into this week's episode. Yay! So girls, what did you get up to this week? What was your week like? You know what? Let's make it a specific topic. Best thing that happened to you this week. Worst thing that happened to you this week.
Worst thing.
And what you're grateful for about the week that just passed.
Okay, who wants to start?
Not me. I haven't thought it out.
What's the best thing that happened to me this week?
You saw me this week. That's the best thing.
Yeah, I'll run with that.
Okay.
I'll run with that.
You saw me. That's a cop-out answer.
I'll run with that.
That is for real the best thing that happened.
That's a cop-out answer, but
you had a successful games night.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
Wait,
did.
is that like the best thing?
Okay,
I mean,
we're trying to help you here.
Okay, a good thing,
Okay.
a not so good thing, and then one thing you're grateful for.
Okay, so a good thing. You know how adulting is. I finally got to spend time with my friends, so we had a games night.
Oh yes, that's a good way to round it up.
That's a good thing that happened.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Not so
Not
good.
so great. Could have been better.
Vaccinations. I had to
Which one's
do a lot of vaccinating this week.
Flu.
Context
and COVID.
sake. Tell you
I'm
pharmacist.
COVID.
Oh yeah, I'm a pharmacist.
So,
that's my main hustle.
Yeah. So, friends, great. A lot of vaccinations, not so great. But what are we grateful for?
We're grateful for life, family. I'm grateful for my husband.
Yeah. And we love that. Do you want to go next? Do you want to go next? Or
I don't mind. Okay, a really good thing that happened to me this week was I got a new job. Yay! And it was something I prayed for, but didn't have to work too hard to get. And that leads to me being grateful to God for always kind of like just paving the way for whatever I say out. And we learned today not to manifest, but when I manifest with the Lord.
In alignment
with my God. Do you get what I'm saying? I ask God for something and ask Him to put me in the path, and wherever I go, I find favor in whatever it is that I'm doing.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, so today I got a job this week I got the job that basically is a good for my career path.
Testify, sister.
Thank God.
I'm just so happy about. But then so that's the good, the grateful. I just put it in.
Just mashed it up.
So the not so good thing was on the back of that, I was having a bad week because I got stuck in London.
Oh,
From the storm.
You were traveling.
Oh, yeah. I was traveling with my son over the weekend. We went to Paris and then they just cancelled our flight. So, like, literally, the day I was having a meltdown was when I got a call for the interview. So, it just kind of
So it's like
next week. Yeah, it was like,
life was life.
Yeah, and they were like, coming tomorrow. I was like, not possible, I'm stuck. You know, so it was just like a week of God showing you what He's capable of, you know?
Yeah. That's
so that was good.
Glory. Don't took us to church there.
Excuse me. You're supposed to be paying for my ticket to this restaurant.
I'm actually
for
this
new job.
That's what I mean.
Can you imagine? Why is it with African people?
Do you get any job? Or you buy something, they say you bend your money.
You have to wash it.
Okay, we go wash out. We go wash out. Anyways, for me, highlight of the week, I got my hair did.
And it's looking good.
Thank you so much. Shout out to
oh my God, we need to say like how budget friendly it was.
My hair was 30 euros.
My hair, guys.
I love it.
You can never hear that. My hair. Let me repeat that again. My hair was 30 euros. By the time I finished, I said, "Excuse me, I look too cute for 30 years."
But should we gatekeep her because?
I will reveal how to use.
Okay,
but not on here. Okay. It's not like I'm blocking her blessings. I'm just like. If I know everybody now, next thing she's telling me.
She'll still get customers.
No, of course she will, but like
we'll go to
but at least she will know us first.
She better know us first. Let her get comfortable with us so that by the time people are coming to her, she's like, oh no, these are my OGs.
Exactly.
Love that.
Yeah.
Not so great. Oh my God, I PMS'd so bad this week. I was crying.
Girl.
I think
it's when she reached 30.
What is it with
I don't know, it's crazy.
I think it's 30s.
I was so angry.
I was crying. I could not function.
Like even at work, they thought I was like Godzilla. Let me even give you this story. So I ordered McDonald's for breakfast and they ordered it to the wrong place. So when the guy, I ran him, where is my McDonald's? He said they delivered to the wrong place. I started crying.
At work and I was crying.
Oh my God.
Days.
No, I'm telling you, your body be doing things to you. I'm like, wait, what is happening?
Like
no, you were crying for McDonald's. I was crying because I don't even know. I remembered something and I'm just like, I just don't even know.
Yeah.
I could not
function.
Worse. And I was like,
plus the
and then the
things are worse as well.
There's like some anger as well.
Yeah.
It's like, why am I so angry?
Like, no, it was just ridiculous.
The best thing I do when I'm going through that, I just stay in my room because anybody can catch it.
Anybody. I literally spent all day. I spent all day in bed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I cannot function.
You have to.
It was just ridiculous. But what am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I still found the strength to enter gym 3 times this week.
And you were so active this week.
She's doing it. She even climbed the stairs when we got back to the apartment with her cocoa shoe.
Yeah, no, I made it a thing. I'm not taking the elevator except I have heavy stuff in my hand.
She's serious about this.
Climb stairs. So yeah, it was a very interesting week, but we all got through it.
We got through it.
Okay. Anyways, guys, this section I've been dying to add it to the podcast, and now it's finally here.
Okay.
I will explain it to you. So essentially, I'll give you a topic and a style in which you will talk about the topic in.
Okay.
You literally would not have any time to think about it. It's essentially improv, 30 seconds. And since we have a guest, you are going to launch it for us, my dear.
Guinea pig, right?
You will launch it for us, but I trust you.
Okay.
I believe in your
having faith.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Topic is...
I know.
Everybody breathe in. Out. Okay, topic. Defend why friends should sign NDAs. Like you are a dramatic reality TV star.
Defend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I think friends should sign NDAs. Because not now that we're going to stop being friends, I'll be hearing my gist on the streets. Sure you get?
Yes.
You know some people are wicked.
I'm telling you.
You know, out of nowhere now they'll say that girl, I'm not friends with her. Let me just open her nyan.
Let me know everything.
You get what I'm saying? So you sign the NDA so I can sleep and rest at night when I'm breaking friendship. Sure you get? Because what is that thing you said? Be in a position where when you don't want to be friends with somebody anymore, end the friendship. Why are we still carrying it along? So I'll have peace of mind that you signed NDA, all my secrets are safe. It's not going to be on the streets. And we close chapter.
Queen of improv, let's go. That was good. She entered the character. It was a reality.
I was thinking the wife of Lagos.
was gonna do that. I was gonna be like, oh my gosh.
You know what? It was that
Like,
It was either love and hip hop.
you know what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
You just go. You know, like prenups are for marriage, but like NDAs should be for friendship.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said that. No, like as friends, I'm gonna send you guys NDAs.
Defo.
Reality TV stuff.
And I'll just come up with some name. I'll be like,
On the
do you know what
spot.
Stephanie did?
Yeah.
She went to the blog.
That's
Go
something
tell
was
them.
super tired.
See?
But you killed it though.
But you killed it.
Yay! Okay.
So we have a dilemma here, and it's called jealousy between friends. So the dilemma. My best friend recently got a huge promotion, and while I'm genuinely happy for her, I can't help feeling a bit jealous. I feel guilty about it, and it's making me act distant around her, which isn't fair. How do I manage these feelings so they don't affect our friendship? So the discussion here is, how can friends handle jealousy without it affecting the relationship? And is it normal to feel this way? And how can we work through it?
In my opinion, I think jealousy gets a bad rep.
I agree with you.
It really does.
No.
Because like envy, yes.
Yeah,
So I'll be like,
yeah,
exactly. But jealousy is kind of framed as a negative emotion, but it's not. It's kind of like you see somebody kind of get to where you want to get to, and you're like, you feel like it's some type of way, but not like, oh my god, she's there, I'm gonna kill her. Like Cain and Abel kind of envy. That's envy. So jealousy is normal. I think it's very normal. I think we should all normalize jealousy. But where it now starts becoming a problem is when, because of how you are feeling, you
start
now
to act on it.
exactly you
Like
start
what
acting
she's saying
out.
here, she's acting distant around her friend.
Yeah, because it's only normal at that point. Like, okay, the friend got a promotion. Let's say this girl has been grinding at her job for a long time, and she now feels like everything is just not going right. Manager is horrible. It doesn't look like there's any career progression where she is. And then her friend gets a new job. It's like, oh my God, I've been praying for this thing now. What's going on? You can now start feeling some type of way, but it is on you to check it quick.
Because I was about to say, like, for me, I don't really see it that way. Because me, I'm the type of person where I feel like all of us are on like our different paths, right?
As it should be.
So if my friend told me they got a promotion, I'll be happy for them. Like, oh wow, that's a good thing.
But that's the thing.
On my, even if I'm in, because I've been in situations where I was in a toxic job or something, and people were moving forward, and like, you're moving forward. Me, I'm grinding
on my own path.
Do you get what I mean? So I don't think it will affect me in that way where I'm like, like, why does she have this and why does she have that? And then I don't have it.
For me, my question is like, why is she feeling distant? Is it distant as in you're feeling guilt? Well, she mentioned it, that she's feeling guilty on how her emotions towards her friend getting this. As long as it's not that like you're acting distant because now you're envious of her. Now you're like, oh, why is this girl deserving of this?
Exactly.
That I'm not. If it's like you're feeling distant because you think that your jealousy is a negative thing and you shouldn't be feeling towards, don't feel that way, because it's only natural. And if you're close enough to your friend, you can't speak to them like, oh, mom, I'm so happy for you, but like, I can't like, we talk being right, maybe not right in the moment.
No,
when she's
not
when she's telling
because
you.
Me, if someone does that to me,
Not in the moment. But like, if you are close friends and you're comfortable, I think your friend will give you that space to be like, especially if you guys have spoken about it.
Yeah,
you've told her, oh, work is difficult, work is stressful, and they're like, oh, mom, I wish I could get a job like you, man. That promotion is such a good thing. Your friend too will be empathetic and be like, my girl, don't worry, it will come soon.
Exactly.
And then you feel much better about it. Sure, you get.
I agree. I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever said to you, oh my God, like everything that you're getting and all the things that you're doing is like you're essentially kind of living my dream life?
What? That is scary, coming from a friend.
No.
That is scary.
I've never gotten that before.
I've heard of it being.
I've heard somebody say that.
I've had only maybe people kind of projecting in a way, like, I know why you're projecting, but they're not directly saying.
Somebody said it's somebody I know. Like, so, and it wasn't about job. It was, she got married. She started having her kids. Her life was moving in that direction. And her friend essentially just said, "Oh my God, you're just living my dream life." And at that point, her friend wasn't married, and so no kids as well, but was doing great career-wise. And she was like, essentially, "Oh, you're just living my dream life." And that person was like, "Oh, red flag."
Yeah, was
red
it like
flag.
said just randomly out of nowhere?
No, it was randomly on a conversation.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's scary.
That one is
It
scary.
would make me think a lot.
No, guaranteed. I'm like,
I don't know. I can actually run.
Yeah, no, I
No,
don't.
I'm
my
like
friend,
a panic.
huge step.
I'd be on edge if someone just randomly said
And
that
they were
to me,
very
not
close.
in conversation.
They were very close, but now like all of that has passed, and now they're okay again. Like they've found like a good footing. But at that point, it was like, sorry, what did you just say to me about me wanting? It was like, I feel like she probably was trying to say something else because I know the girl. I don't think she's that kind of person. She probably was trying to say something else. If I said it to you this way, I honestly just thought the trajectory of my life would have been, I've gotten married and I probably had kids at this point, but like, it's not.
Yeah, wouldn't feel that.
Do you understand? Then, you're just living my dream life.
No.
Exactly.
living dream life means like she's gone off and thought about your life.
Yeah, and I'm
gonna life your life. That sounds scary. And maybe those are
those
the
type
right
of
words.
ones where they'll be looking at maybe how you are maybe navigating your own life, and they'll in their head they're like, I can do this but better than how you're doing it.
And how come she's getting it?
How come she's getting it?
So that's when jealousy kind of takes a different ugly form. So like
I've always like stood by it that like jealousy is okay. Siblings get jealous of each other.
They do.
Sure you get. Why won't you be as friends? Even like partners, if your partner is like I'm not saying, see now that's why it starts sounding negative, but just whenever someone is achieving something that you really want, there's just a feeling that you will get. It's inevitable. And you might even have thought about it. Okay, let's see, for instance, now in our social life, every time we log on Instagram, how many proposals are there online?
My dear, this year every cannot breathe
every week.
Jesus,
there's proposals. And like, okay, context. I've been married before, and I would have been like the first in my group of friends to have been married. Like, I married very young. I was 25.
Yeah.
So like, I've gone through that. I'm going through a separation now, right? Now my friends are like, obviously we're all the same age. They're 30, 29, whatever. And now they're all getting proposed to. Now they're all going through that stage of their life. And I am so happy for them. And it brings me so much joy when I see it. And I cry and all of those things when I see the proposal. But one of my really close friends, which I appreciate her so much, we were out and she goes, how do you feel about seeing all
she
this?
actually ask you?
Like, I'm going to get emotional now because not a lot of people will think to ask you that because obviously I'm going through it. I'm, mentally going through all this new stages that's happening around me. Like, it's not the opposite for me. I'm not going through a marriage stuff. I'm going through divorce stuff. So for one of my friends to actually think this must be hard for DOYIN to be seeing, not in a way of, oh, I wish I was going through, but like, and I told her honestly, I was like, I'm so happy for you. She's getting married as well. I was like, I'm so happy and like, I'm going to be there to the wedding, but I can't lie, it is hard to see. It is hard that I've gone through that and now I'm going through this other side of things. And like I said, it's not a jealousy thing. It's just evoked an emotion in me that I'd never felt before. Do you understand? And then the fact that my friend who is getting married is not like,
ask you,
let's talk about it. Are you okay?
That's very.
Do you know what I mean?
That's very thoughtful. And you know what? I kind of like the way this conversation has shifted into trajectory of negative emotions and friendships, general, not just jealousy, because that kind of situation definitely puts you in a place where you were feeling some type of way.
Yeah, exactly. But I couldn't say it out loud.
Exactly, because then it's not be like you're bad mind.
Yeah, like why are you feeling this way? Everybody around you is being happy. So I just kept it to myself. I kept it pushing. But someone actually thought this must be hard
to me.
For
That's
you to navigate. You know,
that's a good friend.
That's emotional intelligence.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes, obviously, like it's good when your life is just good. But sometimes you have to take a step back.
Yeah.
When you have, because there might be people around you that are going through different things that they're going through.
Yeah.
And you have to always recognize that, and then obviously ask them, how are you doing? Like, not only thinking about your own self and how life is just going good for you right now.
I'm going to ask Tanya a question.
Hey.
No panic.
Hey.
I'm going to ask Tanya.
Hey.
It's not that. Tanya, my question would be, have you ever been in a situation where you realized that your friend was feeling some type of way around you just because of the way they started acting? And if you have, what were the things that you noticed?
Hey. To be fair, I definitely, like, I've had a lot of maybe mean things being said to me, and it being disguised as a compliment, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
I'm only starting to realize that now as an adult. I think when I was younger, I was oblivious to these things. But now that I notice it, yeah, definitely. So it's either maybe they start like throwing a bit of shade.
Like jabs here and there.
So maybe, let's say, sorry.
You're fine.
Most times people think they have this idea in their head that my life is like put together, or I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but sometimes it's not all the way there. If you get what I mean. So there's some friends that they know this, like, because they're close to you all the time, so they probably see like almost everything, and they feel the need to remind me of places that I'm kind of lacking.
No.
Because of other places that are good.
That feels like humbling you.
I know.
It really does.
Something like that. So it'll be like, well, yeah, you're doing this and that, but they could probably pick on one thing. Oh, but maybe you're messy or something. Like, just something to maybe try to put me down.
I get it.
Luckily, I have my confidence. If you like, say your thing. That's your business.
I feel like that's them just trying to placate their own jealousy that's turned into something else.
Exactly.
Or like their own insecurity.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she doesn't have it all together, so like, I'm good.
Do you get what I mean? So it's like almost like you're saying these things to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Doyin, your question.
There we go.
Have you ever been the jealous friend? And
have I ever been the jealous friend?
And how did you handle like what you were feeling in that moment?
Been the jealous friend. I don't think I've ever been the jealous friend. I truly. There's times where people obviously they achieve things like we said, and you have whatever emotion, but it's never been that I left my friend and then I went home and thinking, why is she doing this? I thoroughly believe in like all our stories are different and all our paths are different.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Like if I sit down here and tell you guys that like all my childhood experience or college experience was not the same as my friends. I didn't graduate at the same time as my friends. Do you get me? I didn't do a lot of things at the same time as my friends, but I am where I am today based on the journey that I've taken and the lessons that I've learned along the way. That's how I see life. So I don't I admire my friends and I big up everything that they do because they're great. Like, I don't make friends with stupid people. Not gonna lie. I don't.
Yeah.
But, like, all my friends are great in their careers, in their family life, and whatever that they're doing. And no one is perfect.
Yeah.
Just like Tanya said, there's one place everything is doing bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, but
and then there'll be one part where things are not together.
They're
using blue tack and sellotape to hold it together. And when you know that and you live by that and you're just like, we're all on our own journey, why would you
feel the need to be
jealous? Like lingering jealousy is just it doesn't do well.
It turns ugly. It turns really
ugly. Then I really feel like a lot of people don't do this thing where you have friends that are doing amazing. You can't even let them know.
No, you know what I mean. That's another form of jealousy showing itself.
Yeah, you can't see for example that every time I was trying to had this personality is so amazing. See how she just do her TikTok video, go viral.
Taya big me up big time.
You know what I mean? Like she's doing this. Even every time I'll tell that maybe you are doing this. No, you don't.
That's what you should
like.
Be
why can't you do that for your friend?
Some people are not comfortable doing that because like. It just kind of shows how they feel towards that person. And they're not ready to deal with that emotion. They're not ready to deal with the
Bro,
fact that
a lot of people have haters in their friendship.
they
but
really
don't know.
do.
They have like
People check your friendship group. You need to sit down and just do like what they say. Exactly. Just look at it and be like this person, this person, this person.
I think that happened heavy in my 30s now.
Oh.
Because like I went through a phase where I was like, this by you.
Oh, you did a cleanse.
I have been cleansing.
I feel like I'm still in the process of it.
Yeah,
to be honest. Because sometimes the more you start self-reflecting on things, because I also self-reflect on myself.
Yeah,
where I might be lacking as a friend and things. Sometimes I'll even ask my husband, am I a bad friend or something in this situation? Do you get what I mean? Like, what do you think? Do you think I handled this right? And things like that. So I always try to do that work for myself. But when I see, okay, this particular person, these issues I have with you, they're not being fixed.
Yeah.
Or if it's something I feel like I actually can't deal with this is my boundary and I really can't deal with that type of thing, I just let it go, to be honest.
Yeah. Fair enough. And I think you need to do that at this age, please.
Yeah, you can't be having
and it continues to happen. It continues to happen. Like even my friend,
every stage of your life.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, they have friendship issues as well. Yeah. Everybody's different.
We all do. Like I remember my 20s, my friendship issues were mainly a particular person that I meet in their own world before I came into the world, where like everything was going on for them, and it was mainly them. And then they meet me, and you put know how my energy is, and it's more like and then they try to kind of like
suppress it.
Exactly, and it's not going to happen. And then there's not clearly it's not working, and then they start acting some type of way, and eventually pull back. And I've experienced that, and it really, really hurt me in the sense that like, I'm like, because at that point I don't know what was happening. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything.
But it's just because of your happy, bubbly energy.
That's it.
They can't deal.
Exactly. And when I figured it out, now I'm just like, it's fine. It's okay. Like I'm okay with it. But at that point, it really hurt. That was my 20s. My 30s, I'm just 1 year into it, so like we're still kind of navigating it. Still a baby girl. But I'm looking forward to the kind of the dynamic of the friendship.
It will shift. There's a shift.
I know, I heard.
There's even a shift of the way you even talk to people.
No, I've noticed
that. I've noticed me now. I'm so direct. Like I don't even sugarcoat it. I'm like, yes, no, you can't do it. Why are you doing this? It's just like even today when you people were being late, I'm like, where are you guys? Why are you not here? Do you get I'm so before I would maybe be like in a shop, like maybe trying to please people so they don't feel a type of way.
That was me from like childhood till probably a year or two ago, and I was such a people pleaser. I would like go out of my way to make somebody else happy at my own expense, at my own like unhappiness or whatever. Like that was me, and I found myself in crowds where I couldn't be me. Yeah, I wasn't 100% doing, and I just felt so out of place a lot of the times, and I feel like now, obviously, going through all the stuff that I've gone through and going to therapy and stuff, and now knowing myself and self-reflecting and stuff, I actually have friends around me that are the friends I want. That like, back then you'd be like, I want friends that like love to do things the way I like to do it. Like, like I want them to check up on me. Those are the friends I have now. Those are the friends that like, do you ever know when you were younger, you're like, how do you know even if this friend likes you to the level you like them? Stuff like that.
And I think
I don't know if you ever thought about that. Like, I don't really care about this person. Do they care about me?
Is it reciprocated?
Yeah, when you're questioning those things, then it's not.
I've actually had to even, I remember.
Did you ask somebody?
No. No, I actually told them.
Oh,
so I had my a best friend break up one time. And I noticed that I was doing the most, like,
you were pouring into it.
I was pouring, like, I would even maybe buy birthday gifts for family members or do surprise birthday. Like, I was just doing the most, but I wasn't really getting that much back. But at that time, I didn't really care because I'm doing it out of my heart.
You're not counting it.
I love the person, but I think it was when something big happened to, like, for me, where I needed that friend in that moment
to step up.
and she actually didn't. Even when I actually voiced it out that I need you to do this, and she didn't. So I had to tell her, I said, see, I've reflected on this. Like, you're not actually stepping up as a friend. Like, I feel like I'm pouring into this friendship more than you are, and I don't want it anymore.
You know what? Now we are shifting into the dynamics of the roles our friends play in our lives. Like the different kind of roles. How you want them to show up versus how they actually show up.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different topic entirely. Like I definitely want to do another one. Yeah, so because there's so much tea on that. There's so much tea on that. But you know what we should do? Let's ask them a question about friendships.
Yeah. Okay, guys, obviously you've been listening to us blab. And obviously you've heard what the dilemma was. So what would you do in this situation? I have a couple of options that I'm going to read out. So the first one is, will you be honest with your friend about your feelings? 2, would you work through it privately first? 3, would you channel the jealousy into motivation? 4, will you take space until you process it? Those are the options. Let us know in the comment section below.
I mean, if you guys want to answer it, like, what would you do if you happened to be in that situation?
Do you know what? I feel like we should each give an answer to the options, and then obviously let them answer it.
Okay.
So who goes first?
I don't mind going first. I think for me, because of the type of person I am, I would process it privately first to figure out where these emotions are coming from. Because usually these type of emotions are a projection of what you're feeling and what's inside you. So that's what I would do first and figure that out. And then if I feel like I still need to have a conversation with my friend, I'll pick the appropriate time after she's, enjoyed her success and everything, and
emphasis
done all
on that.
You get me? Like she has to enjoy what's happening to her because it's a big deal. Then I might be like, and also depending on our closeness, there's different closeness, and there's ways people can take this. There are some people that will take it and actually hear you out, and some people that will just be like, "What are you saying to me right now?" So first of all, definitely for me, I'm gonna go process why I'm feeling this way, and then if I feel like I need to talk to her about it, more from an angle of, babe, can you give me a hand on getting to this place? Not, how are you doing it that you're getting all of this?
Yeah.
Do you get
approach is important.
Me too, if we're in the same career, girl, like, give me some tips, some advice, man. What's that thing that Nigerians say? Your oil or something.
Oh, what?
Rub for me. You banter with them like that. That person will now be comfortable to talk. Do you get me? That's the approach I would take.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. For me, I think same thing. I'd just kind of work through it by myself.
Yeah.
And that's coming from, I'm not a confrontational person. If I have to, I will. I don't like it. If I have to, I will, but I will very much walk through it first because, again, projection of what is going on. I need to figure out where that's coming from. And then me, I'm always turning something into a fuel. Is it fuel or fuel? Power.
Motivation.
Ginger.
Now, I will run it and I will use that thing to drive me. Like, because, I mean, at the end of the day, I want my friend to be, if I'm up, I want my friend up so that we can, like,
you're around litty people, so you can be lit too.
So let me just use it as my own ginger as well.
You surround yourself with successful, driving, ambitious people because that's where you want to be.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, you are kind of a sum total of what's everybody around you. We run it together. So, like, I would turn that into motivation for myself as well.
For me, I think I might have to just piggyback off you guys because I think for me, in that situation, is a bit rare for me for that to happen because usually, if you know me, I love having women around that are doing something. I don't like people that don't want to do anything anyway. So I would already be expecting that you guys are going to be doing big things anyway. You get what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like maybe I'll go with the whole taking like space to kind of process it. For me, that is the new ginger because we are all moving forward.
Like, we're up, all of us.
So, like, for me, I'll take it more like motivation to just do more, basically.
Fair enough, man. Tell us.
But while you're taking the space, don't, like, make your friend feel...
No, obviously.
Let's be mindful with like...
Because that's a time of your friend's life where they're actually happy right now. So I feel like you withdrawing like they will notice it instantly.
100%.
So
They
I feel
will.
like this your space is just overnight. Go and sleep
Yeah.
and wake up and go and be a friend to your friend.
Yeah, no, I agree. But
When
that
they're
you guys
celebrating.
tell us how you would handle it if it was you that was a jealous friend. And just like comment in the section how you would handle it.
Exactly.
Comment in the section.
Leave
a comment in the comment section.
Oh my god.
Don't repeat English. I'm not on vacation.
It's hard. English is
I
hard.
didn't tell you it's not my first language, but you're running me.
But to be fair, the more we talk on camera, I'm getting a bit better.
Yeah.
I love that then.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, let's hear how you'd handle it if you were the jealous friend. Just leave a comment in the comment section and tell us. Or if you have been the jealous friend, tell us how you handled it. Even if you didn't handle it well,
Yeah.
you can just tell us. We can all learn.
What are
from
your
it.
takeaway notes?
Exactly.
What would you do better next time?
Exactly. So, guys, it was such a fun episode.
Yes, I enjoyed
Yay!
that. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for coming back.
No, please.
I'm leaving.
Please, no.
I'll stay.
Okay. Now we had such a fun episode. T, what did you love about this episode?
I just love the fact that we spoke a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like Doyin brought out that conversation.
Yes, she
out
did.
of us.
Come on, girl.
Well done, girls.
Thank you.
You guys are doing a great job with the podcast.
And it was a bit emotional.
It was, yeah.
No, we should have brought tissues, man.
Yeah.
I was crying.
Anyways, guys, till our next episode, we absolutely love you guys. And yeah.
Mwah.
Hey, wait, hold on. No, wait. Before we like, share, and what?
Comment, subscribe,
Follow, subscribe. Well, Instagram, follow us on Instagram. On TikTok, follow us on TikTok.
Did we even say what our Instagram was?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Guys, don't forget to like this video and comment on it. Subscribe to Teaandpepperpod. We're also on Instagram at Teaandpepperpod.
Teaandpepperpod.
Tanya is on Instagram at
Lady T Cruz.
DOYIN is on Instagram at
Doing XOXO.
and I am on Instagram at Damikwe, and we're also on TikTok as well. So just follow us
Yes.
and subscribe, like, share, do the needful, do the necessary. Bye.
Bye.